I'm Tracey Warren and I'm the founder and owner of TruePath Careers Limited. I provide specialist CV writing, optimised LinkedIn profiles and interview coaching for senior professionals and executives. So I aim to empower my clients to elevate their visibility, to gain more confidence, really to help them attract the right roles and fulfil their true potential. So I use a collaborative approach, so I work with my clients, get to know them, get to know sort of what their direction of travel is, what their skills and achievements are, because often clients forget what they've done, what they've achieved, what the outcomes were, and also their skills and what the challenges were that they've overcome as well. So I use a coaching process to draw that information out of my client so that the CV is authentic and reads as if they wrote it themselves. So my clients come from a range of backgrounds. I often get clients sort of wanting to relocate to the UK from overseas. Maybe they've got family over here and they want to move back and don't really understand the UK market. Sometimes clients are looking for a career change as well. I get clients, sort of senior clients, who want to look for non-exec director roles. Sometimes consultants wanting to move into permanent roles and vice versa as well. And it can be in any industry, so it could be IT, it could be legal and compliance, it could be TV, film and radio, program and change management, so quite a wide range of sectors and industries as well. Often these days employers use applicant tracking systems, and basically you need to make sure that your CV gets through that process before it's read by a person. And there are ways to get around that and to make sure that what goes into the system comes out in a readable way. So it's a balance of making sure that it's readable by the system and it's got the right keywords in there, but it's also readable by the person who's actually going to interview you. So there are little tips and techniques I can use to make sure that happens. I recently worked with Glenn, who was a COO over in Hong Kong, looking to move back to the UK, working for an investment bank. So he took my CV writing and LinkedIn profile service, as well as interview coaching. He has recently landed a job in fintech in London as the managing director, so it's exactly how we positioned him, which is great news. So we can now come back and rejoin his family and get to know his wife again after 6 months living apart, which is great. So what I do is sort of help people make life changes as well. It's often not just about the job, it can be about a life change for them. So I work with clients sort of from middle management up to executive level, and typical scenarios for a middle manager could be moving into their sort of next management role, or moving positions within the same business, or looking for a promotion outside. I've also worked with a chap who had been with the same business for 30 years, and he was being asked to sort of expand his remit within the business, but he didn't feel confident in that situation. Working with me meant that he understood more about his skills and achievements and got to know himself better, so that he now goes into other areas of the business and he feels more confident about who he is and what he can offer. So it's not always about getting a different job, sometimes it's about confidence. It's really important to have a LinkedIn profile these days, and especially to make sure it's optimised. And what that means is making sure that you've got the right keywords in the right places, you've got the correct headline, because that's one of the searchable terms within LinkedIn. Your URL is searchable, so it's making sure that that reflects what you actually do. And also things like visual things, like having a nice banner and having a professional photograph, and these are all sort of things that I advise my clients on. So my clients will end up with a new banner with sort of whatever they want on there that looks really striking to help them stand out online. So there's sort of two elements. There's being visually appealing, but also being able to be found and being more visible by having the right words in the right places. And it's also about your professional brand as well. 64% of recruiters will look you up on LinkedIn during the interview and recruitment process, so it's really important that your professional brand stands out on there and aligns with your CV. I'm Tracey Warren from TruePath Careers Limited.